Okay, here we go. I'm just going to do a little adjustment. Good afternoon, everyone. This is Maria Clardy Davis, and I'm owner and founder of ML Clardy Law LLC, a Georgia-based mental health service legal firm. We offer a number of legally empowering solutions as well as educational and training opportunities. We provide ADA employment accommodation planning, incapacity and estate planning, and our signature service for 2020, which is psychiatric treatment representation. I am at home today after a attempted jog through Stone Mountain to really talk to you about my next, let's not say my next, but the discussion of before and after. So what I mean by before and after is, in my previous video, we talked a little bit about the before, and specifically what caregivers generally experience before calling my firm or even while they're calling my firm. So today I want to talk to you a little bit about the after. And then I also want to talk to you about two of the largest objections that I often hear, either from potential clients or even while I am on a discovery call with clients. So let's get started. So we talked about before, which was caregivers having this feeling and sense of panic and overwhelm, feeling that they are in it alone, feeling that they have no support. So really then, what is the opposite of that? What do clients who work with ML Clardy Law LLC generally experience, or the transformation? What is the after? So often what I hear really is that they get a greater sense of peace of mind. So what I mean by that is, prior to working with an attorney, they have feelings of not being supported while they are working with their loved one, feelings that they are really confused about the legal and even non-legal and practical applications of their loved one going into involuntary or voluntary treatment. They are also feeling disempowered. They feel that they do not recognize the way through. And so working with ML Clardy Law LLC, or the after the transformation, really is helping caregivers and individuals through support, really support, giving them clarity during their time in treatment, and legally empowering solutions while they're in treatment, and legally empowering solutions when they leave. So what I specifically mean by that is, for caregivers specifically, is that they feel a weight has been lifted. Working with an attorney, often they feel greater support, that they feel like that they are not in it alone. And after I come in and speak to all parties involved and really get a good lay of the land, it allows me to speak to caregivers and individuals and really give them clear expectations so that they can make the next best decision. So I would probably sum this whole live with treatment representation is really giving caregivers clear information so that they can help themselves and their loved ones make the next best decision. And the reason why I am speaking so slowly and making an emphasis on the next best decision is because their journey does not stop when they are done with treatment. Oftentimes, they are in the middle of their journey, or if this is their first psychotic episode, they're really at the beginning of their journey. So really understanding that this is merely a step in their journey, and helping caregivers and individuals understand from a legal and practical aspect what are some of the decisions that they need to make, and really enabling them with the support, connections, and resources that they need to create and develop planning for themselves and their loved ones in the future. So now that we talked about the after, I just want to briefly touch on two of the largest objections that I often get from potential clients, either prior to or when they contact me. So the first one really is the money. Let's talk about the money. I can't afford it. And I want to use a personal story because I was one of those people right here. Specifically, when I left treatment for the third time, during the treatment stay, I was in a specific program, a DBT, dialectical behavioral therapy program, while I was in treatment. And I wanted to do it when I left treatment. I wanted to continue on that journey. But one of the things I realized was that it costs money. And not only did it cost money, but it was not covered under my insurance. That was really scary for me because I was currently undergoing massive medical expenses already through this treatment process. And so, like many others, I was thinking, well, I can't afford it, so let me just not do it. But what I realized was the cost of not doing the treatment that I knew that I needed to take and that I needed to invest in to help me and my journey to stability was actually worth more than the cost to invest in paying for DBT therapy. And so I always use that story and I talk to clients because whether they go with me or whether they go with another attorney or whether they decide to go at it alone, it's always the client's decision, but it's the ability for the client to really understand what the true cost of not getting support is. Yes, you see that hiring an attorney is an investment. And I will be very clear, and I am very clear with everyone that it is an investment because the investment of not only my time, but the value that I provide to clients is a lot. And so it's important, however, for you to understand the other side, which is this is an investment and this is a cost. Many clients can understand that the cost that they've already put into working with the either treatment facility or working through this journey, whether it's lack of sleep, taking more time off work, which costs you money, having to do the work on their own, which gives them less peace of mind, feelings of fear, which cost you not only time, but now you are compromising your self-care. So the list really goes on and on. But what I'm really focusing and what I want to make sure that everyone understands, especially just when you're making decisions in general, is you can see a money investment, but you really have to look at what are the costs on the other side. And is the cost of you having support, having clarity during your present, legally empowering solutions for your future, having a legal representative that can help you and your family facilitate, negotiate, and advocate during this journey and even beyond the journey. And most importantly, to give you and your family a greater sense of peace of mind. How much is that worth? And more importantly, what is the cost for you not having it? So I would like to thank you for joining me today. I would also invite you to book a discovery call if you are a loved one or an individual, family member, trusted advisor who may currently be going through these challenges, or you know someone who is. I invite you to like and share my video. I also invite you to book a complimentary discovery call for the state of Georgia. If you would like to learn more about how ML Clardy Law can support you. Thank you. Bye-bye.